Wednesday morning, that means it's time to talk Picayune Wednesday. Latest edition of the Picayune is out today. Should be on your doorsteps this morning. But if you're not getting it, listen at the end of the interview, and we'll tell you how to go about doing that. Daniel Clifton's with us, editor of the Picayune. Good morning.
How you doing? I'm going to do my mime routine for this interview.
Oh, boy, this should work really well for radio.
No, don't do that. I did an interview with Randy Travis one time when he first started out, and he would ask him a question, and he would either shake his head yes or no. And I had to explain to him, they can't see you, Randy.
It does not translate on radio well.
It's like, did you have to narrate? And Randy is shaking his head.
Yeah.
He just shrugged.
He finally loosened up a little bit, but he was kind of shy when he first got in the business. All right, well, let's talk about this week's edition of the Picayune. I saw the headline on the front page. It said, Big Ben and burn it. And I went, what? The clock?
Yes, we moved the clock.
The clock came over, or what?
Yes, we decided it was just time to get on the right time. We have to all talk in a funny, how do you say it? Talking.
Cheerio.
There you go.
No. This is the other Big Ben, the Big Ben of football.
That's right. Ben Roethlisberger, and try to say that name a lot.
I'm impressed.
I had to look it up and spell it each time wrong.
Quarterback for the Pittsburgh Steelers. Did he come to this area every year to hunt?
No, this is a he and his dad, there's a gentleman named Mike Pawlowski, and going to kill that poor guy's name. But he does an outdoor channel on the Outdoor Network, Outdoor Channel, a hunting show, and he just, because of Ben's schedule, he can't hunt during the fall.
Right.
I mean, there's a football season going on.
Oh, is that what that is?
Yeah.
And so they just he invited Ben and his father to come hunting, and they just happened to be, somehow they know Vol Montgomery of Reveille Peak Ranch and said, hey, can we come on there? It's like, sure.
Yeah.
So that's where he was. He spent 4 days.
That's awesome.
It was 4 intense days, apparently. I mean, it's pretty much scheduled.
Yeah, I bet.
Awesome.
I bet.
Okay, when were you on this? We should have had him on the show.
No kidding.
It would have been cool. Ben Roethlisberger, all you Steeler fans, read all about it in the latest edition of the Picayune. Also, a new trend that's coming. I've heard about this, and I don't really get it because I like to golf. But disc golf, that's a total different game. And they got a tournament going on up here?
Yeah, Lano is going to host a tournament. The gentleman who, I guess Jim Hawk, I don't know how to say his last name.
That sounds good to me. That's
We'll
how
go with
I
that.
would pronounce it.
So he's like a big-time developer of these courses, layout and stuff like that. I think, if I'm not mistaken, he lives in the Austin area. And he had done a series of tournaments in years past, but they kind of felt, I guess he stopped doing those. But he's bringing them back.
Yeah.
First one ever in a long time, Lano, on March 12th.
Interesting.
Right.
And they're doing it as a fundraiser because they want to build a disc golf course in Lano. So it's a fundraiser. They're going to have this golf course. This tournament will actually be at Lano Municipal Golf Course. But the actual disc golf, I think they're looking at Badoo Park in the future.
Wow. Well, you know, the interesting thing about disc golf is I was reading up on it a little bit, and the in the PGA, these guys go out and make millions of dollars every year playing. The top earner in disc golf last year made $12,500. So that's
Get out of here.
That goes to show you how.
I thought that's pretty good, though. I thought you were going to say $200 or something.
Yeah,
I thought you were going to say the top earner of this one spent.
Yeah.
Well,
he probably did.
Spent more than
he probably spent more because he's traveling around the country for all these
Probably
tournaments.
did. It's fun to watch, though. Have you ever watched?
I have, yeah.
It's fun to watch. I couldn't do it.
No.
These guys are really good.
I have trouble enough hitting that little white ball, and then to try to throw a disc there. It's another story. But they've got those things down where it's almost like a golfing bag because there'll be different shaped discs depending on whether you're driving or you're putting or whatever it is.
Yeah,
Crazy
exactly.
stuth. Well, read all about it. You might want to see it in Lano. The disc golf tournament's going on. Latest edition of the Picayune has the information. And then we got some pretty good fishermen up here in the area.
Oh, yeah.
And now, as I saw in the Picayune, a couple of them are headed to the state championship.
Well, it's the team, the Marble Falls High School fishing team is headed to the state championship. And in the last 2 years, we've hosted it here at Lake LBJ, but I guess it rotates, and so now they're moving it out
And
east to...
the last couple of years, am I mistaken? Have we not won?
I don't know.
I think we have.
We've had some guys. I don't think we've won it.
Oh, maybe
We've
they
placed
broke some records or something.
like
Something
that,
big
yeah.
happened, I
But-
remember.
So they're loading up over spring break. They're going to head to Lake Sam Rayburn out east.
Oh, yeah.
It's just a huge lake compared
is.
to Lake LBJ. So
Yeah.
they had a few days earlier to get some time on the water because it's one thing to fish like Lake LBJ after fishing there because they know it. It's their home
Yeah,
lake.
it's their home
Now
lake.
they got to hit the road and go somewhere, and
Ooh,
it's totally
okay.
unknown to them.
That's a
Well, go
huge
Mustangs.
lake.
Go
Huge lake.
Mustangs.
Huge lake.
Huge lake. All right, we'll read all about it in this week's edition of the Picayune. That and much more in there. You should have it on your doorsteps this morning, but if you're not getting your copy, tell them how to go about doing that, Daniel.
Call 830-693-7152, and we'll get one out to you.
All right.
And we'll deliver it personally. Well, we'll see.
And as always, remember the Picayune is free. Daniel Clifton, everybody.